What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we have Indian PM Modi meets Trump amid tariff threats. Is India getting tariff threats from Trump? I don't know about that one yet. We got Palki Sharma. I absolutely love getting to watch her. And I love, I'm excited for this video because I love like Indian PM Modi, man. I feel like the more videos I've watched, the more I've got to see all the incredible things that he's done for the country and the incredible things that he's continuing to do. I feel like he just has India on such a great path to grow just crazily and progress crazily. So I can't wait to see this. Before we dive in though, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you would like to support this channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit that join button to receive your exclusive benefits. Modi, let's see what we got.
The bromance is well and alive. We had questions before yesterday's meeting. Would Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Donald Trump pick up where they left off? Would they be able to rekindle the magic? The answer, we can tell you, is a resounding yes. President Trump welcomed Prime Minister Modi to the White House yesterday. They exchanged warm handshakes and hugs. Trump also told Modi that he missed him. Listen to this.
Great to see you again.
We missed you. We missed you a lot.
Modi then met Trump's cabinet and his advisors. He also signed the visitor's book. Again, the warmth was on full display. The US president pulled up a chair for Prime Minister Modi. He watched on as the Indian leader signed the book. Afterwards, they headed into the Oval Office, which is where the US president works. Both Modi and Trump briefly interacted with the media. They took questions on bilateral ties, trade and defense. Then came the main event, the talks between the two leaders. They lasted for nearly 4 hours and covered almost all issues. After this, you had the press conference. All in all, a very comprehensive meeting, that too just 3 weeks after Trump's inauguration. So tonight, we're bringing you the top 10 highlights. Number one, Modi has tapped into the MAGA fever. MAGA stands for Make America Great Again, MAGA. It refers to Trump's political movement and ideology. Now, Modi has tweaked it a bit, and he said his vision is to make India great again, which is MIGA, M-I-G-A. Listen to this.
I feel like he's definitely already been doing that. I feel like he already has it on that path. I feel that.
की भाषा में कहूं तो विकसित भारत का मतलब मेक इंडिया ग्रेट अगेन यानी मिगा। जब अमेरिका और भारत साथ मिलकर काम करते हैं यानी मागा। मागा प्लस मिगा तब बन जाता है मेगा पार्टनरशिप फॉर प्रॉस्पेरिटी और यही मेगा स्पिरिट।
Highlight number 2, focus on defense purchases. The US promised to co-produce arms with India. The joint statement also mentions new deals for Javelin anti-tank missiles, for Stryker combat vehicles and AI-enabled drones. Now, these are not simply being bought off the shelf. They are being produced jointly. But the biggest deal was hinted by Donald Trump. The sale of America's F-35 jet to India. Listen to this.
Starting this year, we'll be increasing military sales to India by many billions of dollars. We're also paving the way to ultimately provide India with the F-35 stealth fighters.
Shout out freaking India. So America plus India could result in such an amazing and very prosperous partnership. And would absolutely love that for both countries. Seems like I love the fact that it's not just America selling India weapons, but them joint in creating these things. So it's more of a joint partnership than I'm the seller, you're the buyer, and then, but then I guess with the F-35s, it's more of a I'm the seller, you're the buyer. That's awesome.
Highlight number 3, Mission 500 for trade. Both Modi and Trump have set an ambitious target They want bilateral trade to reach $500 billion by 2030. Right now, it's
In 5
$129
years?
billion. They want it to go up to $500 billion in the next 5 years. The first step towards that is to resolve the tariff issue. Trump has called India tariff king.
Yeah.
But India is looking to avoid a trade war. So both leaders are eyeing a mini trade deal. They have asked senior officials to start negotiations. The target is to reach a deal by September 2025, and the early signs are good. Trump praised Modi's recent tariff concessions. He also said that Modi is a much tougher negotiator than himself.
Our trading relationship as a signal of good faith. Prime Minister Modi recently announced the reductions to India's unfair, very strong tariffs that limit U.S. access into the Indian market very strongly. And really, it's a big problem, I must say. All right, go ahead, please, with the tie. With the tie, yeah.
Mr. President, you spoke about Prime Minister Modi as a tough negotiator. Who was a tougher negotiator today and who has a better negotiating tactic when it comes to tariffs?
Oh, he's a much tougher negotiator than me, and he's a much better negotiator than me. There's not even a contest. Okay?
That's very shocking. For me, as an American, to hear Donald say that, I'm surprised. I feel like him and Modi must have a great partnership, a great friendship, because for him, you would think it'd be like, I'm the best negotiator in the world. I'm the toughest negotiator in the world. I'm the great. You would think it'd be, no. He just flat out Modi's he's a much better negotiator. He's a much tougher negotiator. He's so you got to think that relationship between those two absolutely has to be so freaking strong for him to come out and say that straight up. He did call them out. He was like, yeah, these tariffs that they've had on us are unfair. So absolutely applauding Modi in the recessions and receding a lot of these tariffs that have put limited access to the U.S. and the Indian market. So, okay.
Highlight number 4, combating terrorism. Trump has approved the extradition of a 2611 accused. His name is Tariff Rana. He has links to Pakistan's Lashkar-e-Toiba. Rana is accused of aiding the Mumbai attacks of 2008, the 2611 attacks. He was fighting his extradition in U.S. courts, but last month, the American Supreme Court rejected his appeal, and after that, it was all up to Donald Trump.
It's
and the U.S. president has okayed Rana's extradition. He's also said that more will follow, and Prime Minister Modi thanked President Trump for his decision.
और मैं राष्ट्रपति जी का आभारी हूं, उन्होंने 2008 के जिसने भारत में नरसंहार किया था, उस मुजरिम को अब भारत के हवाले करने का निर्णय किया है. भारत की अदालतें उचित कार्यवाही करेंगी.
The joint statement also called out Pakistan. Both Trump and Modi asked Islamabad to bring 2611 perpetrators to justice. Next is highlight number 5, illegal migration. It's a key issue at home for President Trump, so Modi gave him concessions. He reiterated India's position on the issue. If they're illegal Indians, we will take them back.
जहां तक भारत और अमेरिका का सवाल है, हमने हमेशा कहा है कि जो वेरीफाइड होगा, कि जो सच्चे अर्थ में भारत का ही नागरिक होगा, वो अगर अमेरिका में गैर कानूनी तरीके से रहता है, तो उसको वापस लेने के लिए भारत तैयार है.
Highlight number 6.
So I feel like Trump definitely love hearing that one. And them coming to that, yeah, any illegal Indians, yeah, we're definitely open to take them back. We ain't gonna try to stop it. We ain't gonna try to say can't come here. Nah, if they're illegal and they're verified Indian citizens, like bring them back. Bring them back. And then I'm sure Modi absolutely loved the fact that more extraditions for any attackers of India will be extradited back to India for them to deal with that in their courts.
6, the India-China border issue. Remember, the Galwan clashes happened in 2020. Back then, Donald Trump was president of America, and he was very keen on mediating between the two countries back then, and it's an offer that he has repeated once again.
I look at India, I do see the skirmishes on the border, which are quite vicious, and I guess they continue to go on. If I could be of help, I'd love to help, because that should be stopped. That's been going on for a long time, and it's quite violent. It's quite violent.
Not sure if India will take it up, though, especially after last year's border deal with China.
Yeah.
Anyway, highlight number 7.
I was about to say, I thought them and China came to an agreement. Like,
India and the US signed a civil nuclear deal in 2008, a deal that allowed US firms to invest in India's nuclear power infrastructure, also to sell reactors to India. It was signed in 2008. No progress has been made so far. Both Modi and Trump want to change that. They have promised to build US-designed nuclear reactors in India. These are small modular reactors, or SMRs as they're called. Their capacity is 300 megawatts, which is 1/3 of a traditional reactor. Experts say that these small ones are the future of nuclear energy. Highlight number 8, the promise to expand IMEC. IMEC is the India-Middle East Economic Corridor, IMEC. It connects India's west coast to Europe, not via the traditional Suez Canal route, but overland via West Asia. The Gaza war threatened to bury that idea, but both Modi and Trump are keen to push on. They have promised to convene countries that are part of IMEC, like Israel, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Europe. The plan is to host them within 6 months. Next is highlight number 9.
so it's basically we gonna get this figured out. That Israel-Gaza war ain't about to stop that connection to Europe. So we're going to get this figured out. You ain't got to worry about that.
That is Bangladesh. Trump was asked about the situation in Dhaka, especially on reports of the role of America's deep state. The speculation is that the Americans toppled Sheikh Hasina. Trump, though, has denied any American role, and he said he leaves the issue of Bangladesh to Prime Minister Modi.
Well, there was no role for our deep state. It was. This is something that the Prime Minister has been working on for a long time, and has been worked on for hundreds of years, frankly. I've been reading about it. But I will leave Bangladesh to the Prime Minister.
And finally, highlight number 10. Trump is coming to India later this year. Modi will be hosting the Quad Summit in 2025. Chances are President Trump will fly down for that. The hope will be to sign a trade deal while Trump is visiting. And who knows, maybe we'll see a repeat of Namaste Trump. And that sums up the top 10 highlights. But frankly, there are many more to list. For example, Modi and Trump unveiled the Trust Initiative. It aims at collaboration on emerging technologies like artificial intelligence and chips. The leaders committed to investments in data centers. They also promised rare earth cooperation, a joint mission to extract minerals like lithium, cobalt, which are key to making batteries. Prime Minister Modi also announced progress on the space front. ISRO and NASA are building a satellite together. And the Indian Prime Minister said it will fly to space soon. That too on an Indian launch vehicle. This is undoubtedly a massive moment in India-US ties, because it's not just about the number of initiatives that they've signed. It's also about what they cover, some of the most important sectors of our times: AI, space, chips, rare earths, defense. As always, the key is implementation, to make sure that these announcements don't just remain on paper.
I agree with that.
We're calling...
it seems like that partnership between India and America is about to be better than ever. Like, they're working together on so many different things and so many different categories. I think that's amazing. I'm glad India and America are working together. And I can't wait to see what comes of this partnership. I think, like Paul Sharma said, there needs to be implementation. It can't just be announcements, right? There has to be action. Y'all talk to me in the comment section what you guys think. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and check out the next one. I'll see y'all next time.